by their passion for barbering and the fun they shared along the way. As the chatter continued and the tortillas flew off the cooler, James couldn't help but feel grateful for the vibrant community they had built at the Hair and Barber College. They were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, armed with laughter, determination, and, of course, a few delicious tacos. The fade to glory. James leaned back in his chair, the familiar creak of the wood echoing in his small office as he surveyed the room. The walls were adorned with photos of past students, their proud smiles captured in moments of triumph. A whiteboard in the corner was filled with scribbles and reminded about upcoming events, including the much-anticipated student barber battle competition. The atmosphere was charged with excitement and a hint of anxiety as he prepared to discuss the future of the college with his co-workers. "All right, team," he said, glancing around the room. Kevin, Chris, and Lahinda were settled in, each with a look of eager anticipation. "We've got a lot to cover today, especially with the competition just around the corner." Lahinda leaned forward, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. "I think all senior students should represent Hair and Barber College in the competition," she suggested, her voice confident. "They've all shown tremendous growth, and this is their chance to shine." James raised an eyebrow, a smirk playing on his lips. "So you think we should put the pressure on all of them, huh? That's quite a bold move." "Lahinda, absolutely," she replied, unfazed by his teasing. "Each of them brings something unique to the table. Plus, they've been practicing their fade designs like pros. It's time to show the world what they can do." Chris nodded in agreement, his arms crossed over his chest. "I've seen some of their work, and it's impressive. They're ready for this. We just need to make sure they are polished and prepared." "Agreed," Kevin chimed in, leaning back in his chair. "But we need to focus on the fundamentals too. The state board testing is coming up in a few months, and we need all our seniors to pass that test. It's crucial." James nodded, his expression turning serious. "Exactly. We can't afford to let them overlook the basics. I want each of you to work with the seniors on the 6-parting and 4-parting techniques. They need to master those before anything else." Lahinda's eyes lit up with excitement. "And we can incorporate some creative designs into their practice. It'll keep them engaged while reinforcing their skills." "Good thinking," James replied, feeling a swell of pride at the collaborative spirit in the room. "And let's not forget about the written test they have to pass. They need to understand the theory behind what they're doing, not just the practical skills." Chris leaned forward, his expression earnest. "We should set aside time for them to study and review the material. Maybe even have a practice exam to gauge where they stand." "Excellent idea," James exclaimed, feeling the energy in the room shift. "Let's make it a priority. We'll create a schedule that balances hands-on practice with study sessions. I want them to feel confident going into both the competition and the state board test." "Let's go, team," Kevin said, pumping his fist in the air as if rallying a sports team before a big game. "We've got this." With a renewed sense of purpose, the group stood up, ready to head toward the main cutting floor. James led the way, excitement bubbling within him as they approached the area where the seniors were already working on their designs. The atmosphere was alive with chatter and the hum of clippers, a testament to the energy and enthusiasm that filled the college. As they stepped into the main area, James surveyed the students who were focused on their tasks. Some were practicing intricate fade designs, while others were experimenting with zigzag lines and creative partings. The sight filled him with pride. These students were truly embracing their craft. "All right, everyone," James called out, clapping his hands to gather their attention. "We're here to support you as you prepare for the upcoming competition and the state board test. We want to see you all shine." The seniors looked up, their expressions a mix of excitement and determination. Rick, who had been working on a particularly intricate fade, grinned as he wiped sweat from his brow. "We're ready, James. We've been practicing hard." "Good to hear," James replied, feeling a rush of energy as he watched them. "Remember, we're going to focus on the 6-parting and 4-parting techniques today. Lahinda, Kevin, and Chris will be working with you on those, while I'll circulate and offer support." As the instructors split off to their respective groups, James felt a sense of camaraderie and purpose enveloping the room. He moved among the students, offering encouragement and guidance as they practiced their techniques. "Nice work, Rick," James said, watching as Rick executed a flawless fade, the lines crisp and clean. "You're really getting the hang of this." "Thanks, James. I've been trying to perfect it," Rick replied, the hint of pride in his voice. I want to make sure I impress the judges. You will. Trust me, James assured him. Just keep pushing your limits and experimenting with different styles. Meanwhile, Lahinda was working with Tina and Lisa, guiding them through the intricacies of the six-parting technique. Remember, it's all about precision, she instructed, her voice calm and encouraging. You want each parting to be clean and distinct. This will set the foundation for your designs. Tina nodded, focused on her work as she practiced the technique. I'm getting it. It's all about the angles, she exclaimed, her excitement high. Exactly. And once you've mastered this, you can incorporate it into your creative designs. Lahinda replied, a smile spreading across her face. On the other side of the room, Kevin was helping David and